sugar pies. How we doing? How we feeling? Today is Saturday. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. I am here with none other than Terry. She's chauffeuring me around today, so I'm in the passenger seat. We're actually headed to a
concert. Band of the West.
Band of the West concert. She found it online, and yeah, so we're pretty excited about it. It was a free concert, so that made it even better, but it's gonna put us in the Christmas spirit, or so we hope. I think it is. But anyway, we're gonna kind of cruise along and just enjoy our ride, but I will check back in with you all a little bit later. And by the way, I'm wearing my red lipstick today, if you couldn't tell already.
From Natchitoches, Louisiana, Colonel Jeffrey Matthews.
This time of year is so very special. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the Band of the West.
Straight down with a beautiful sound, he gracefully leveled wings close to the ground. Yes, Robbie the Raptor was a good little jet, hard-working, loyal, and friendly. And yet, Robbie was often quite lonely. It's true. He lived far from home and was quite blue. Look behind you. Look who's coming down the aisle. It's Santa Claus.
Where you want first?
Sugar Pies, how we doing? How we feeling? I've made it back home and I thought, you know what, before I undress, get really comfortable, let me do an OOTD. So I'm so excited to share with you all my OOTD today. Whenever I get the opportunity to leave the house, because I don't leave the house as much as I used to anymore. I'm in the house doing a lot of things now versus being out of the house. And because of that, when I get the opportunity to put some clothes on and go somewhere, I'm like really excited. So that being said, I'm gonna share with you all my OOTD. The sweater that I have on today is a sweater. I believe I got the sweater at H&M. I need to double check my tags. Today I went to a Holiday in Blue 2018 concert, which if you aren't familiar with that, that is something that's put on by the United States Air Force. And yeah, it was awesome. It was great. I enjoyed it. And so it gave me a reason to dress up, and we're gonna get interrupted because I'm in the living room and yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's always interrupting me. Why?
John got your chicken leg.
He brought me a chicken leg. Are you serious?
He was frying chicken.
Okay.
He told me to bring you a chicken leg. There's your chicken leg.
Okay, brief intermission from my OOTD. John watches my videos, which I think you guys have heard me mention him before. So I guess it's proper that I thank him on camera because he sent me a chicken leg from my husband. Wow, like, isn't that interesting? A chicken leg. Thank you, John. It smells good. Would y'all like a bite? I'll share with y'all. Like, it's super good. Well, I say it's super good. I don't know if it's good or not. He may have put some did you put some poison in here, John? Are you trying to like, you know, do something to me? I don't know. It does really smell good. And I am hungry because I started eating and I had to wait for the food to set a little bit longer. So we're just gonna set that over there for now. And we're gonna go back to our OOTD. Oh my God, we're gonna go back to our OOTD. That was a crazy interruption, guys. You know, I'm always crazy. I keep things so real, but literally that's, I mean, like, why not, right? So anyway, talking about this jacket or the sweater that I have on. Yeah, so I don't even know where I was, but were we talking about the sweater or have we moved on past that? I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna go into the OOTD. How about let's do that. So I am wearing, this is a Gap scarf that I got from, oh wait, let's see, before I get to lying here, let's see. Is it Gap or Express? Okay, it's not Gap, it's Express. I've had the scarf for a long time. I used to shop at Express all the time back in the day, and they just kind of changed their whole like thing around, and I just don't find their clothes as appealing to me anymore. But once upon a time, which it still has that little piece right there on it, that's probably been on there for years because I've had this for years. But I would buy sweaters and scarves and different things from them all the time, and this is a scarf that I bought from them way back when, and I absolutely love it. I love the color red, which I don't do red a lot. I think I've shared with you guys the whole thought about red. My mother, old school, red, she always had this thing about the color red with women and what it symbolized. And so growing up, red was just not a color that she put on me very often, or I don't know, like she'd always have comments about red. So it kind of gave me a complex about the color red, believe it or not. But whenever I put on red, people always give me a lot of compliments because they say it complements my skin. And I do have a picture that I took, I want to say I was probably like 5 or 6 years old. I was in a little red dress and it had white lace on it. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I can't believe my mom let me take that picture in that dress because she had such high feelings about the color red. But ironically, she allowed me to wear that dress because it was a dress that my auntie had picked out for me, and my auntie absolutely loved the dress so much, and my mother wanted me to wear it to, you know, like to show my auntie thank you. So, and because it had the white lace down the front of it, she felt like it kind of compromised the color red a little bit. But yeah, so it's one of my favorite pictures, one of my childhood pictures. I love to see myself in that. I love to see that picture of myself. So anyway, so red scarf. And then I'm wearing my gray sweater. Like I said, I have several of these. Oh, I had several of them from H&M. I believe they came from H&M. But just a straight sweater, nothing spectacular to it. It has the turtleneck collar. They can be a little bit itchy, so I always wear a little tankini underneath. And then I have on my Zula, is it Zula? Leggings. I always get this so mixed up. Like these leggings, the brand name of them, I think it's Zula. Is it? Why does that sound weird? I'm probably saying it wrong. But anyway, I have the leggings on that I got these 2 years ago at the Nordstrom Rack sale, which I didn't buy anything at this current Nordstrom Rack sale that we just had this year, which I should have bought myself another pair of these because I absolutely love these leggings. They're warm, they're comfortable, and these are a size medium, and today mediums feel a little bit loose on me, which is absolutely great. By the way, for some reason, I think I may have, I say for some reason, but you know what I mean. I think I lost a few pounds like over the last week or so, maybe with all the stress that I was going through. I got on the scales and I weighed like considerable amount less, but I'm like, maybe I need to weigh myself again. Maybe something's wrong with the scale. But then when I put on clothes, I feel like I can definitely feel a difference because I do feel a lot lighter around the midsection, which is awesome because I want to be lighter around the midsection. But yeah, so that's basically my OOTD. But I do want to share with you all how I accessorize my outfit today. I have my Marc Jacobs handbag, and this is in a pretty gray. I don't know how it's coming across in the camera, but it's a pretty gray. I got this at Nordstrom's Rack, which, you know, they have a lot of Marc Jacobs items in there. And today I kind of wore it as a crossbody because I knew we were going to be in an auditorium, and I knew that it was going to be quite busy with a lot of people running around, and I wanted to have something that I didn't have to like be worried about bumping into people all the time because I love my big bags, don't get me wrong, and this one's big enough, trust me. But I know when I'm in a busy place, sometimes they can be overwhelming because they are so big. So I did wear this today. I do love this bag. I will say it's got a lot of cons to it because it's definitely not user-friendly. For one, it doesn't sit straight up. It falls over, everything falls out of it. And two, the inside of it has like, the pockets are very high up. So when you put stuff in the pockets, it's very hard to actually snap it closed. So definitely got a lot of hang-ups to it, but I like the bag. I like the color of the bag, and I like the style of the bag. I just wish it was put together differently. So, but anyway, that's what I carried today. And it doesn't have any pockets on the outside. And I do like sometimes just carrying it this way because it just kind of works better for me. And then my sweater that I wore today for warmth and comfort is my fuzzy sweater. I always have loved the sweater. I did get the sweater at TJ Maxx, I think like a while back. I've had it for several seasons, so I can't give you any details on it and probably could not find it for you again if my life depended on it. But, so this is the look that I had today when I went out to the concert. I actually didn't have my scarf on because I got in the car and I was like, I'll put it on right before I get out of the car. And then I got out of the car and forgot and left the scarf laying in my seat. So I didn't wear my scarf inside, which kind of sucked because I really liked this red. I felt like it definitely gave me that pop of color that I needed along with the black and the gray to actually kind of symbolize the Christmas season, but I didn't have it on. So let me show you at this point my nails. So my nails are called Soothing Sapphire, and it's by Sally Hansen. I've had this polish for a while. I've only worn it like one other time. For some reason, I don't know why, but you know, I like navy blue polishes, and I have one that's by OPI, and I forgot that I had the OPI one when I bought this one. Well, I kind of remembered that I had it, but I didn't realize they were going to be so much the same color. So I haven't worn this one in a while. I like it because it's not as navy as some of them can be. So you can definitely see the blue. Some of them are so navy that they look black, but this one you can definitely tell that they're blue. And I was gonna do the red, but then I was like, I think I'll do blue. So I kind of like the fact that I did blue. You guys like that I'm talking with my hands and you can see just my mouth and my hands. Does that look weird? I think it looks weird. And then of course, you know, all my accessories that I love to wear, all my fancy jewelry. And speaking of these, talking with well, you can see my hands and my lips moving. I am wearing a Kat Von D Underage Red. You guys remember that color? It was like a lot of hype went on about this color like back when it first came out. And I happen to love this color red on me. This is like the best red ever for me personally. I forget that I have it. And the reason I forget that I have it is because, let me show you what happened to the cap. Like, if you can see that, and I don't know what caused it. I mean, like, I don't wear it that often. And one day I went to pick it out of my little thing that I keep all my lipsticks in, and it was like this. So I was like, I'm kind of scared to put it in my purse because this red is so potent, and I would hate for it to waste inside of one of my purses. So I tend not to pull it out as much, but it hasn't dried up or anything. So, I mean, it stays pretty sealed, which is kind of crazy that it's like that, but I don't know what happened to it. And I don't know if they still have this red or not. I mean, has anyone bought this lately or know anything about this? I know there was like so much controversy about it because it was called underage red. Like, it was like, you know, people, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this because people get their panties all up in a wad about like colors and names of things, and you know, I don't know, but I'm like, underage red, it's a color of lipstick, for God's sake. It's not the end of the world. Like, this doesn't imply anything. It doesn't, it's a lipstick. You know, it's just a lipstick, but you know, anyway, so I kind of like didn't hear anybody talk about it after all the controversy. I think with fear of like, oh my God, if I admit that I wear this, they're gonna call me a pedophile or something. I don't know, but anyway, I like the color, okay? And I think I am gonna check to see if they have this again, because when I put it on today, I was like, yes, this is the red for me. And then this is the color of the Soothing Sapphire. That's what it looks like in the bottle. Like I said, it is a Sally Hansen. Don't know how well that's gonna come across in the camera, but definitely a really pretty sapphire-ish blue. I love it so very much. And tilted the camera down so now that you can see my booties that I'm wearing today. These are my cloth booties. Of course, you guys know where I got them at. I got them at TJ Maxx. I've had these for a while. They're super comfortable, but of course, like I think I mentioned before, whenever you wear like the cloth booties, or sock booties is what they really call them. I say cloth, but all the same. But because there is no stability to like the shoe itself, your foot tend to move around in them. So I find myself personally, because I have very narrow feet, I do have to put on thick socks with these to make that extra room in there so that my foot isn't sliding around as much. But I really do like these. They're super comfortable. And I've actually had them on since about like, I want to say like noon today. So yeah, so I mean, and I'm still going strong in them, and I'm actually gonna take them off here now in a minute. But yeah, I do really like them. And with the camera tilted down, you can definitely see where my sweater ends and how it does have all the little fur going all the way down, which I absolutely love. I think it's so cool. It's one of my favorite sweaters to have. I just think it's really cute, and it's definitely warm and comfy. All right, Chicken Pies, I am going to go ahead and end this vlog at this point. It's getting late in the evening, and I know that I'm going to be chilling. There's a movie that's going to come on that I want to watch. So yeah, and guess what? It's a Christmas movie. You guessed it. Yes, it's a Christmas movie. But I'm probably going to get comfortable, and so I figure let's just go ahead and end it out at this point. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really enjoying doing the Vlogmas, as I say, and I'm so excited that you guys are excited, because it makes me even more excited. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Don't forget, comment, rate, and subscribe. Make sure you share this video, and happy Vlogmas, everybody!